Bitcoin is still eyeing a move above 80K, but with heavy resistance at 70K, is that move still possible? Let's find out. Welcome back to FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Right now it's about 3:30 p.m. Eastern time, and the price of Bitcoin is currently at 68,840. We're gonna start off here with the 3-week chart. This Sunday we have the 3-week, the 2-week, and the weekly chart closing. And right now what we basically want to do is get above this 50 moving average at 71,837. If we could close above the 50 moving average, that's already going to be a good sign. We have heavy resistance at 70K. The stochastics RSI are starting to reset, but they're not pointing up yet. On the 2-week chart, we're bouncing off basically this 100 moving average, and right now currently we're above the 80 moving average at $67,805. Basically at least want to close above the 80 moving average and then work our way up from there. If we could close above 70K, that'll be even better. Now on the weekly chart, all I'm really looking to do is at least close some type of a green candle. Right now it's currently red. I think if we can make it to at least 70K, we could end up closing green here. And the stochastics still look like they want to reset. I'm hoping that in the stochastics RSI we could get some type of inverted head and shoulder, this being the left shoulder, the head, and we're currently making the right shoulder. This could help us blast up. We are very far away from the 21 moving average at 94,985. So if we get the inverted head and shoulder there, maybe we could blast up at least to this 100 moving average at 87K. Now on the other time frames, if we take a look at the 4-day chart, this closes in the next 3 hours and 30 minutes. We closed a green candle prior, and right now we're getting a wick with a red candle on top, but it's kind of bullish. It shows that we pressured from the bottom all the way up. The bears weren't able to really drop us down after we made that green candle. If we zoom into the stochastics RSI, we can actually see that the stochastics are starting to point up here. So this could indicate that we are going for some type of a move. We take a look at the 3-day chart. Stochastics are also pointing up. Again, we're far away from the 21 moving average. This candle looks like it wants to close green. It still takes about a day and 4 hours before that one does close. On the 2-day chart, stochastics are also on the way up, so that's looking good. On the daily chart here, I'm looking at this kind of like a flag. You can see this big green engulfing candle is the pole. Going downward here is like the falling wedge flag. And if that's the case, we're already starting to break out. We still have room in the stochastics RSI to continue pushing up. The RSI also looks like it wants to push up. It looks like we're headed towards this 21 moving average at 76,633. If we could break through that 21 moving average with a closing candle, then the likelihood of us going towards this 50 moving average is a lot higher, and that's currently at 85,000. Now the 22-hour chart is looking interesting because the stochastics were on the way down, but we're starting to turn back up already, and the RSI is also turning up. All we have to do is get above this 21 moving average at 69,462. This candle closes in the next hour and a half. If we could do that, or if not even this one, possibly in the next candle, that would be great. We take a look at the 8-hour chart. We're fighting to see if we could pierce above that 21 moving average at 68,567. This candle also closes today in 3 hours and a half. Stochastics look good. It looks like we're moving upward here. If we could get past this 21 moving average, we could go and fight towards this 50 moving average at 73,980. Now on the 4-hour chart, this is where I gave you guys this inverted head and shoulder a couple of days ago, and this is targeting the 200 moving average. Every day the 200 moving average has been getting lowered, but right now it's currently at 82,916. At one point it was almost like above 85K. So right now, as long as we could get to 80K or above, I'll be happy with that. We did pierce the 21 moving average and the 50 moving average at the moment, so we are piercing the neckline. We are starting to get a little toppy here. Let's see if by the time we reset we could stay above this 21 moving average. If we can, then the likelihood increases that we could go up. And as you can see, we have resistance here at 71K, but if we could get above that, look at the VRVP, we have a gap here. We could fly up here to around 77, even to about 78, 79 there pretty quickly if we could get above this. Now on the 1-hour chart, the stochastics are getting toppy. This looks like it wants to roll over. Maybe we could drag here for a little bit. We did get above the 21 moving average, and we also did get above the 200 moving average. So this is looking bullish, but we are far away from the 21 moving average here. So this kind of looks like it would have to come down towards the 21 moving average. I'm thinking maybe we're going to do some type of a falling wedge here. And if we could stay above this 21 moving average, that's going to be short-term bullish here. And this could give us the measure measured move to about 70,948. If we could do that, we could get back above 70K, and then we could start fighting in that range between 70K and 80K. As long as we stay below 70K, then we're going to be stuck between 60 and 70. Now on the 15-minute chart, you see that the stochastics are resetting. We're starting to point up. The RSI is resetting. We're starting to point up, and this is also flagging out here. We are starting to lose a 21 moving average, but we're getting a green candle. It looks like we could go back up, so I'm also seeing a flag here as well. This is what I drew on the 1 hour chart. We could possibly just continue going down, filling this out, and eventually breaking out. Right now I'm seeing that we could possibly make a move above 70K and possibly try to touch 71K. Overall, guys, I'm still seeing if we could target above 77K and see if we could pierce 80K. If we could get above 80K, 85, 87K is in play. If we get stopped at 70K again with resistance, then I see us going back down to retest 67, even 65K. We lose that, possibly even 60K again. All right, guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe. And if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.